Hi crafters, it's Chris with Crafts with Chris, and don't you just love that cute little chapstick holder? So we're going to make that today. It's very simple. So for your paper today, you're going to need a piece of Whisper White. We're going to do some stamping on this. You also will need a piece of Real Red. This is cut 5.5 by 2. And you also will need a piece of Balmy Blue. This is cut 1 3/4 by 5.5. The stamp set today, we will be using Snowman Season. I'm also going to use the coordinating punch that goes along with this set. I've also used a stamp out of here, out of the tiny keepsakes. I'm using For You. For your inks today, you will need Tuxedo Black Memento and Versamark. So the first thing we're going to do is our stamping. So I'm taking the Memento and I'm just going to ink up the snowman out of that set. Just the plain snowman here. And I'm just going to stamp this down. Then I'm going to bring in my punch and I'm just going to punch out that snowman. So I'm going to take the hat that was punched out and I'm going to stamp on top of that. It's really easy to do because it's photopolymer. You can line that right up. So then I'm going to bring in Let It Snow. And again, I'm going to stamp that out with my Memento. I'm bringing in the piece of Balmy Blue. And I'm going to stamp this right at the bottom. Then I'm going to bring in the stamp For You out of the other stamp set. And I'm going to ink that up with my Tuxedo Black. And I'm just going to stamp this right about there. Just want to give yourself enough room for your snowman. So that's perfect. So then I'm going to bring in my piece of red, Real Red cardstock. Gonna take the snowflakes out of that stamp set and I'm going to do the snowflakes all over both of these pieces of cardstock. I'm going to take the liquid mono glue here and I'm going to glue these two together. So you're going to take your Balmy Blue and you're going to glue it to your Real Red. So snowflakes are on one side and then your Balmy Blue is on the other side. So it'll look just like this. Set that aside for a minute. We're going to bring in our snowman. So I'm just going to do a little bit of coloring on him. I'm using my Stampin' Blends. I'll leave all the colors in the details of the video so you know which colors I'm using. So I'm going to set my snowman and hat aside. I'm going to bring in my scallop tag topper and I'm going to slide this up into there as far as it'll go, and then I'm just going to punch that out. Then I'm going to flip this over. I'm going to bring in the silicone craft mat. Then I'm going to take some of my liquid mono glue. I'm going to apply it here. I have a piece of sponge here on the binder clip. The binder clip is just for me to hold. This is my glue sponge, I call it. I keep it in a plastic bag. So what you're going to do is you're going to bring in one of these chapstick holders. These I got off of Amazon. I spent $5 for 10 of them. So you're going to bring this in. You're going to take your glue here. You're going to kind of rub it around so it's not so thick. And then you're just going to go along the sides of this chapstick holder. You want to make sure you have enough on there so it sticks. But by doing this, it will dry clear instead of drying as a line. You're going to bring in your chapstick. You're going to put this in your holder. So make sure that your chapstick is up where it says what flavor it is. And then you're just going to stick this down on your paper. And then just give it a good press around the edges. So then we're going to flip this over. So we're going to take our snowman and our hat. We're going to flip them over and we're going to put some Stampin' Up! Dimensional. So once we have those on, we're just going to place our little snowman on. And then I'm just going to put my hat right on him, just like so. And you're going to bring in your Cherry Cobbler diagonal striped ribbon. So we're going to fold it in half. And that's probably long enough, I would say. And I'm going to just go ahead and fold it right in half and then slip it through the tag topper here. And then I'm going to bring my ends in and I'm going to pull it tight. And then you can just angle your ribbon. Isn't that cute? And then what I'm going to do, just to finish it off, I'm going to bring in the shimmery crystal effects. And I'm just going to give my snowman a little dimension. I'm just going to put it on the shaded area here. I'm just going to go in and just touch it to some of these snowflakes just to give it a little bit more dimension. So I just went ahead and just, you know, randomly pick some snowflakes. Then you're just going to let this dry. I would say let it dry for about 15 to 20 minutes. It should be dry by then. So that's it to that. Isn't that super cute? And what a fun little gift to give away to somebody. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. I also would love to hear from you guys in the comments. And don't forget to share this video with your family and friends so they can make this too. Please subscribe below and don't forget to ring that bell. I also offer a newsletter that I would love for you to sign up for. You will get 30 free card ideas just for signing up. Thanks for watching.